everything from the murder rate to young kids committing crimes to lack of education go back to the disintegration of the family structure. So what can a politician, specifically Mr. Rolley as mayor, do to try to repair the family structure, the basic family unit?
I think that the mayor can call the representatives of the neighborhoods and publicly with media have a meeting talking about what the public officials can do to help get the information to the people who don't believe, who don't know, because proof to me is what happens in the home is what causes the behavior of the child outside. And once information is given to parents so that they know how important their role is, that the politicians can then help to strengthen these neighborhoods that are in trouble. Because during the time when immigrants came, if you read the history, the people looked for jobs, they were out of work, but they were willing to work, and they also were willing to tell their children, we live like this, we're your mother and we're your father, but we're doing this so that you can go on. And the way to do that is with and through education. And these are things that are available to our people. I believe that this young man, when you look at his life, where his history, if he will repeat how he got to the level from his own life and begin to put it to those who are supposed to be leaders, I think that you'll find changes in this city, and it will also be a paradigm for other mayors, for other cities, if they want it. If they want it. Don't forget, he has to go up against superintendent of schools and other people. I mean, there has to be, there's some battles that will have to go on. I'm not saying arguments with the superintendent, but different ideas, pardon me, and that's what I mean when are you willing to die for the people? Because if there's a great deal of inertia and entropy within the politics, it's got to stop.
I think also answering your question, what can happen from City Hall is creating opportunity. And I think the greatest way to strengthen the family is by making sure that there is economic opportunity, an opportunity to move up. There's a saying that the greatest social program is a job. And there's no greater pride for a father or for a mother to be able to be gainfully employed and provide for their family. And when you're not able to do that, you do a lot of things to self-medicate, which are not necessarily to the benefit of your family. So I think from City Hall, while I can't necessarily tell somebody how to be a good mom or a good dad outside of my example and outside of giving them certain tools and resources through municipal agencies, the best way that a mayor can affect change in terms of their family life is to create economic opportunity. And that's part of the reason why, as I talked previously about reducing that personal property tax, because I'm certain, not because I'm wishing it or dreaming it, but because there's empirical data to show it throughout this country. I'm certain that if there is a tax structure here that is much more conducive